So this is the second part for fuzzy logic control for switched reluctance motor drive. So second part is the choice of the phase to be fed. So this part of the control determines which phase should be fed. Its inputs are rotor position and speed. Here I am consider a phase ideal inductance profile here shown in figure below. If omega is greater than 0 and theta belongs to interval 1, feed the corresponding phase. So the presence of current in this increasing inductance region will produce positive torque. If the speed error greater than 0, if the speed error is greater than 0, current should produce electrical torque higher than the load torque to accelerate. So third one is the if the speed error is greater than theta greater than 0 greater than theta and less than 0, the electromechanical torque should be lower than the load torque for deceleration. So the current reference value and so acceleration or deacceleration is established by first part of the control. So this is already completed in the first video. So it is also possible to decelerate the motor feeding the phase with decreasing inductance. However, it would cause overshoot. So a figure shows the speed changes from 180 to 80 radians per second feeding and not feeding the decreasing inductance phase. So here first angle intervals used in the choice of the phase to be fed. So that is the represented in these three functions. That is the consider a phase ideal inductance. So speed greater than 0, theta belongs to interval 1 and speed error greater than 0. So the current should be produced electrical torque higher than the load torque to accelerate. The speed error is greater than theta and less than 0. So the electrical torque be lower than the load torque for deceleration. So in this figure, so see that. So the speed change from 180 to 80 radians per second without feeding the phase with decreasing inductance. So see that this is the 180 radians per second. So without feeding the phase, so it can be decelerated up to 80 radians per second with decreasing inductance. And other second one, the speed changes from 180 radians per second to 80 radians per second with feeding the phase with decreasing the inductance. So see the difference between those figures. So this is the without feeding with decreasing inductance, and this one is the with feeding the phase with decreasing inductance. So see that if omega is greater than 0, theta belongs to interval 2. Omega greater than 0, so the theta is belongs to interval 2. See this one, interval 2. So choice of the angle interval used in the choice of the phase to be fed. If theta is greater than 0, it indicates interval 2 in the figure show. And there will be current in this phase. The source will not supply the phase. So current in this phase, the source will not supply the phase. So the converter capacitor voltage will disenergize the phase to avoid production of negative torque. So the optimum energization angle theta on is 150 before the ideal inductance. The profile starts increasing. So this choice is taken by the fact that actual inductance profile is not constant between theta 1 and theta 2. See in the figure. Theta 1 and theta 2, see in the figure. So next inductance decreases between theta 1 and theta on and increases between theta on and theta 2. So therefore, if the phase is fed before theta on, there will be negative torque applied. On the other hand, Feeding in theta on will provide positive torque between theta on and theta 2. Its value be low but important to compensate the torque fall supplied by another phase that is being disenergized in this same period. So another advantage is that current increases faster due to low inductance in theta on and will have reached the reference when rotor position be in the region of high inductance change theta 2 to theta L max. Theta 2 to theta L max. See in this figure, the first figure. So this is if the theta on, so it will be changed to theta 2 to theta L max. So this is the first interval. This is the advantage. So current increases faster due to low inductance in theta on and will have reached the reference when rotor position be in the region of high inductance change theta 2 to theta L max. Finally, to conclude, to get dynamic performance predictions of SRMs including its control, a simulating model has been shown. The nonlinear modeling has been represented by lookup tables to obtain torque and current. That is negative big, negative medium, negative small, zero, positive small, positive medium, positive big. So a control has been developed for the SRM speed. This control has two parts. Part 1 determines the reference current and so electromechanical torque. Part 2 chooses which phase should be fed based on theta and speed and is responsible for imposing speed direction. So the fuzzy logic control has demonstrated a good accuracy and has performed well for the speed control of the SRM, surpassing its non-linearities. So this is the fuzzy logic control for switched reluctance motor speed. So there are we discussing two parts. So first part is for current reference setting and second part is discussed about chooses the which phase to be fed. So this is the topic of second application in the fuzzy logic control in electrical applications.